Hello.
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You kept away the undesirables, patted down the rest for weapons, and kept your cool. That is to say, you performed as instructed. Simon was impressed, and so am I. So you get a small bonus with your normal pay. Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow. However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money. There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discreet location that the client has chosen. Sound good? Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which naturally means big money for you.
Howdy. They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny-ante hustler like... They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Is there something you need? That's phenomenal. They supply Freeside. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of... True, we could help addicts, but the cycle... Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of... If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare... Sure.
Hey. Uh-oh.
Are you the Van Graff's emissary? Do you have what we requested? Huh. Then our business is concluded. Tell your superiors that we will contact them shortly.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Hello?
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns? And? Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes. Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money? No. All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find. Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her. Bring her. Really. NCR all around her. Well, tell you what. You find a way to bring her here. She'll want to hear what I have to say. You don't want us chatting, trust me. As for the girl, and if you can't bring her here, then you're no use to me, or Gloria. So if you want to cause trouble... If your answer isn't yes, I'll bring her here, or no, I won't because Gloria had me pegged wrong, then we're done here. Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say...
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the atomic ring.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. $200 cash. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure... We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around...
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever needed. Up ahead on the next block
Come
is
to
where the
Mick and
Kings
Ralph's
hang
for
out.
all your
Don't
shopping
let them
needs.
scare you. They don't outnumber you.
We've got stuff we're not even...
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men. Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, noticed that, did you? That's an interesting theory. Stay clear. Well, here...
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good.
What's up?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the... Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king... I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Have you found anything out? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the Strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas. If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be... Just don't ask her what to do about it.
Hey, what's up?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. bang, 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 bang!
Yeah. How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your... You don't look like you're from around here. Just head to the northwest part of town, by the old train station. There'll be some guards by the door, but just remember that the password is hope, and they'll let you by right quick.
Check it out, between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some...
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheap.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Welcome. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more... Was there...
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all.
Hold up. What's the pass? Go ahead.
Here you go. I hope this helps. Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some. Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. You're quite welcome. Yes? That's not really a pleasant topic. You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. In a manner of speaking, our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest. That's all in the past now. I should...
Had enough? Damn! Freeside is ours!
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your...
Hey.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild That's bullshit. So do ever... You're a bastard after my own heart. Why, you You're just...
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friend. Wait a minute. They said what? Huh, that would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation.
Hi.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want? Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks. Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with it...
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably... Looks like you get to be a hero.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
All right. I'll see you later.
Hi.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Hey.
Things have been a lot better since you... Near as I can tell. Oh, people... I got Rex here from... He's been acting peculiar for... No. For now, but they said if... I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to...
Hey.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want? We don't talk to... Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldier. Whatever. Not like I need any of them.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama. I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks. Every day she told me.
I'm assuming you aren't associated in a... However...
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm in...
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
The Legion can count on that.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feat, but if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up, but it sounds like you've done right by the... It's no secret we're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the Boneyard. And President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down at Baja. Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more. Most of the folks around the Boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters. complicated. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol range. You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have one vote at the ballot box. Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribe. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the South. Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get war. Showed them how to use guns. And he no longer needed the followers. He became Caesar, and Josh... Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe, they get swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding, so on. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one. They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado, and the monstrosity on the hill across the lake, that's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. You don't have to see. Searchlight. Nelson was barely set up. A deaconess named Dead Sea. By the way, I appreciate what... Nelson might not be the most strategically important place. Suppose it depends. It's kind of a long one, but all right. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail. Word got back to one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. When we reached the place, it's 6 shacks set. There's over 24 bodies lying in the dunes way outside of town, and 5 men with .308 rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in... They had planted an NCR flag over the well. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them, and the men looked at each other, looked at us. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we'd already lost 10 Rangers on the way out. 10 Rangers, 5 men with .308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could, and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego, raised bighorners. In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves, recruits up. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up. But once they were in, they were stuck there. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to... That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized. We'd packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed him. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping that...
Well, howdy, partner. I see you brought Boss is pretty
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach. Yeah, but only if you've got bodies to fill the suits. We don't take on new members. Something's gonna have to change, or the... Should've brought...
Well, howdy, partner.
Have a nice day.
Where to, partner? Penthouse floor.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Oh, come now, don't play the fool. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different... Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that? Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip. Until then.
Goodbye.
Congratulations. You can bring your friends too. Just bear in mind, enjoy. Casino floor.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from
Aw, just when the
That's crazy. I thought nobody has ever been inside that place.
That one must be...
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had
to... Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna... Smooth and easy. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you have... Now that we got that little business out... Hey, there's the high roller.
Holy hell, that's a lot of energy weapons. Guess we dropped the ball on that one.
How's it hanging?
Ring-a-ding, baby. Ring-a-ding. Hey there, pal. Baby.
This place is a bee's knees.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Hello.
How's it hanging? How's it hanging? Hey, ya, baby, what's the haps?
Hey, ya, baby. What's the haps?
Watch out! Found you!
Hey,
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you? How many chips? Here's your chips. Here's... There's the high roller. Welcome to the tops. How... In what currency would you like your pay? Caps it is.
What's up?
Welcome, sir.